Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, May 23, 2017 at 1:17 a.m. in Birmingham. In topic, I've got a very interesting question for you, and you answer it yourself. And this just hit me as I was about to close shop. I'm looking here at the two previous pictures I had of the rapture of the church. The church may not wait, much more is happening, and we may never see September 23, 2017 is the rapture first. So as I'm looking at those, it kind of hit me. Well, you know why the rapture occurs when it does. It occurs when the fullness of the Gentiles have come in. What does this mean? It means that every Gentile that's going to receive Christ by a certain time will. And the Lord knows exactly what that time is, when that time will be. Now, Gentiles can be Chinese. They can be Iranian. It does not matter. If they are part of the church, they're called Gentiles. So keep that in mind. Here's what I'm hearing and reading. I'm hearing and reading that back in our day, the baby boomers and our parents, the percentages of the people in our country that believed the literal word of God written in the Bible as it's written was high. The percentages of those today is much less. Some say as little as 17%, as in our day was 60 and plus percent. Think about that. So we have more people in our country today, more people throughout the world today than there was in 1960, right? Okay. And people were coming to Christ in great numbers in my country, in our country. And I don't know how your country, but I'm assuming that Australia, the European Union, even Russia, around the world, countries that were not already atheist or, well, I can't even say that if a country's socialist or communist or under dictatorship like North Korea, doesn't mean that there aren't people coming to Christ, because there are. There's great numbers of them coming to Christ. And I pray every night that millions in North Korea will come to Christ. And as I do for China, the underground church, and the Iranian underground church today. Well, as we look at the declining numbers of the Christians in the United States, believes the Bible is the literal word of God, what's not to say, since there may be fewer people coming to Christ today in the United States, but yet the numbers from Iran and the numbers from China may be significant enough to offset the loss of the numbers we have in our country. Thus, the reason that the church has not been called home today. So I thought I would throw that at you, and I think that's a fair assumption. And on my mind, I wanted to give it to you and let you know, make no mistake about it, when the fullness of the Gentiles have come in, the church is going home. Jody Wolf Expoz.